Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jacob with Scent Notes with Jacob. Today I am going to be sharing my melting basket for the month of April. This thing is full and it is heavy. It's heavy and it is really full. So I am going to be a little bit of a crazy person and hopefully get a lot of these done. And I do have what is left from my March one that will maybe end up in here. I don't know, there's probably about 15 items from my March one because I did add a bunch of Scentsy bars to that one. Next time I do that, I do need to make a video to let you guys know what I did add, but I didn't. But I am going to start sharing what I have. I am going to try to make this as vendors put together and Scentsy put together. I am going to start this time with my vendor wax because there is majority of vendor wax in here. I have a couple of little things I got in some D-stashes I got from Birdie's Making Sense. This is freshly squeezed oranges. I've got from Birdie's Making Sense Vampire Blood. Those will be easy one-time melts. From Dessa's, I have two. I have Sugared Melons, which is watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, sugar, and vanilla. I think that would be amazing on a hot day. And then I have Sweet Macerated Cherries, or Strawberries. This is sliced strawberries coated in sugar until the natural sweet syrup is released. I have Second and Spruce Candy Cauldron. This is Great Lollipops, Bubblegum, Gummy Bears, Everlasting Gobstoppers, and extra sugar. I love this one. I have a little bit more of it. I will be melting it. I have a big haul from Second and Spruce going, so I need to make a little bit of room. But that is one of the ones I am going to be melting. From Britta's Creepy Treasures, I have a Snap Bar and Caribbean Escape. I really like that one. From Fantasy Wax Melts, I have Strawberry Pound Cake, Beach Nights Type, and Sugar Cookie Royale. I'm going to melt this, and if I like it, I will be participating in a pre-order or an RTS that she might have. That is my first experience with her. From Knoll's Farm Scents, I have Sandy Cheeks and Beach Treats. This is Mahogany Milk, Beach Evenings, and Sugar Cookie Royale. This is amazing. I need to go ahead and I want to go ahead and melt this because he has a pre-order on April 10th. So I want to melt this so I can get some first-hand experience of Knoll's Farm Scents, and if I like it, obviously I'm going to be participating in that pre-order. I've got some K's. I think this is all from K's. I have Kevin. This is Sugar Cookie Crunch, Macintosh Apple, and Jack Frost. I want to melt this before it gets too warm to melt it. I've got a little sample thing of Andy's Mint Cookies. I've been really into chocolate recently, so that will be probably when I melt. I have Birthday Cake. This is Vanilla Cake and Vanilla Buttercream. I have Watermelon Mint, our version of Scentsy. This is Sweet Watermelon with Fresh Mint. This is pretty spot on to the dupe. I want to melt it and see if I like it, and if I do, obviously I will be purchasing one. Bum Bum This is a Sol de Janeiro type of Cheirosa 62. This is salted caramel, pistachio, Brazilian nut butter, and musk. I have Tropical Blast. I don't know the notes of that. Next, we'll move on to Macaroon Wax Melts. She is no longer in business, so it would be perfect to go ahead and just get through some of this, and then I don't have any way of reordering it unless Jenny from Rose Girls has more of it available, more of it to offer. Beach Nights Bath & Body Works type. This is sweet marshmallows and creamy vanilla drift through sea salt, chocolate, and warm driftwood. I've got mango. I've got raspberry coconut 3 cakes. I think this would be perfect for the Easter time. This is yellow cake, birthday cake, raspberry coconut, and cupcake at Tiffany's. I've got wild berry. This is super strong blend of strawberry and blueberry. And then I have 3 cakes on the beach. Next, we will do talk about some Sassy Girl Aroma I want to get through. I have Fuzzy Peach. I did order more of that in the most recent pre-order, in a brick. And then I have a brick of Caesar's Lounge I want to go through. It is sun-soaked citrus, spanked mint, and minced ginger are accented with notes of subtle cedar, vetiver, and sandalwood, layered above nutmeg, jasmine, patchouli, and labadumin. I don't know what there's a lot to that. So we will see. I have pistachio wedding cake. Julie's pistachio is amazing. My favorite pistachio that I've tried so far. It is pistachio custard and wedding cake. I went overboard. This is in the current pre-order that ends in a couple days. I went overboard with this. I bought like 3 or 4 britles of that. So it will be getting melted. I've got Going to Waltz. This is pineapple, orange, strawberries, cotton candy, lemonade, and whipped cream. Very fresh, very fruity. Another pistachio. I have Brandy's pistachio. This is pistachio, birthday, and zucchini bread. This was my first experience with Julie's pistachio. I absolutely love it. About knocked over my thing. We got a very old one from 2023. Firework Pop. This is a fruity burst of red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. Very old. Would love to get through it. I have Montego Bay. This is toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, and s'mores, and blackberry. This is Beach Nights with blackberry added. Go ahead and get through it. I've been on a Beach Nights kick. Here's another Beach Nights Unskinny Bop. This is Beach Nights sugar cookies, marshmallows, cotton candy, and Twinkies. This is not my favorite. There is some type of burnt kind of oven burnt kind of note to it that I do not care for. Next, I have Orange Skittles. This is part of my first order from Sassy Girl Aroma. So I've had it since October. It is orange, mandarin, and orange flower. It's very floral. That would be a good one for a day that I want to get some odor eliminated. I have Blue Sonic. This is blue raspberry and cotton candy. I love that one. I think I have 3 britles of it in total. I have Amityville. This is burnt sugar, whipped cream, sticky sweet cocoa, vanilla, fresh from the oven bakery, and a hint of smoky firewood. This is a good, amazing, summery bakery scent. And then I have My First Love. This is strawberries, whipped cream, pound cake, birthday cake. This is a good strawberry bakery. So I do want to melt that. And then I have a couple from Junkie Monkey wax melts. Got a little sample of strawberry cookies. I've got cherry lemonade twist, which is tart cherry, sparkling lemonade, and fresh picked strawberries. And then I have watermelon cherry pop. This is juicy watermelon, watermelon candy, and cherry spritz. All of those are pretty good. And then we will move on to some Rose Girls. I have a couple samples I want to try to go ahead and get through and finish, so I can bring my overall spreadsheet numbers down, because I have these all, everything that I have in my spreadsheet is just one. I don't have it by ounces, I just have it as one. So a loaf is counted as one, a sample is counted as one. I'm not that smart when it comes to the spreadsheets, so if I could bring that spreadsheet down and get some of these numbers down, then I will be very happy. I have 3 red shells. This is Roseberry Mint, Gillian's Brew, Vanilla Lace. And then I have Blueberry Biscotti. This is Blueberry Cobbler and Almond Biscotti. I have Blue Suede Shoes. This is Blue Sugar, Suede, Leather, Smoke, and Creamy Vanilla Ice Cream. And then I've got Strawberry Vanilla Smash. This is Strawberry Bourbon, Apricot Squirrel, and Vanilla. And then I have some mini melt bags. I have Dirty Cream Soda. This is milk, which is commodity milk and cream soda. I've got Coconut Dreams. This is Blue Hawaiian, Coconut Milk, Beja Floor 68, Pink Dragon Fruit, Jasmine, and Vanilla. I've got Snow Fairy Kool-Aid. I've got Sweetheart Cakes. And I've got May Contain Alcohol. This is Black Cherry Slushy, Lime Margarita, and Fizzy Pop Soda. I am trying to go ahead and get through those. I did find a couple more K's items. I have Jack Frost, which is a Yankee type. This is Cool Mint and Sweet Vanilla. I only have one little cube left, so I want to go ahead and get through that. And then I have Beach Nights, Toasted Mallow, Sea Salt Breeze, and Chocolate Graham Cracker. Next, I have one Super Tight Tarts. I want to go through Jaws. I absolutely love this one. I want to go ahead and try it and see if I like Super Tarts. Next, I have a couple from That Smell Good shop. I have Material Girl. This is Cotton Candy Lemonade. I've got Final Girl. I kind of smushed one of these cubes. It is tangy, frozen sherbet, bubbly orange, and lemon lime fizzy. And I also have that in a 2-pack to go ahead and get through. And then I have cherry cola cake. Next, I have from Rocky Top Waxworks, I Want to Melt Jelly Bean Key Lime Pie. I really like this one. It is just jelly beans and key lime pie. I really like this one. I do have more in a open box order that I will probably be sharing on this channel. So that's something to be looking forward to. I should be getting it in a couple weeks. I have one retail wax. It is Ripe Cherries by Sensationals. It's cherry, vanilla, and amber. I really like this one. I think it'll be good. Next, I have some lavender and speckles. I just placed an order for her March made to order. I probably shouldn't have, but I want to continue melting through some of her stuff. Got some more from the Blackberry sampler that I got a couple months ago. I have Blackberry Cotton Candy Cake. I have Blackberry Bubbly. got Beach Marshmallow Cookies. This is Beach Marshmallows, Marshmallow Clouds, and Sugar Cookie Royale. I have You Must Have a Ball. This is Champagne Toast, Blackberry Pink Sugar, Italian Pignoli Cookies, and Pie Crust. And then I have Strawberries and Fresh Baked Bread. This is Yummy Strawberry Pound Cake, fresh sweet strawberries blended with fresh baked bread. I have a one-off from Harper James Wax Co. I have The Disappointing Child. This is Beach Nights Coconut Cream Toasted Coconut Strawberry Pound Cake. I want to try this so I can see about getting more. Next, I have another one from Lavender Speckles. I have Blackberry Peonies. I melted this just a few days ago, I think. Next is Glitterati. I've got Over the Rainbow. This is Blue Hawaiian Cherry Slushy and Cotton Candy. I've got Tahiti Treat, Berry, Mango, Passion Fruit, Yuzu, Pineapple, and Musk. Bananarama. This is Banana Pudding, Pralines, Sugar Shack, and Glazed Donuts. I've got Strawberry Juicy Fruit. This is an authentic to those yellow gums. It is ripe strawberries and the classic fruity gum. And then I have Extrovert. This is Salty Sea Air, Guava, Tonka, Coconut, Vanilla, Sandalwood, and Musk. And then last but not least, in my vendor melting basket, I have, vendor part of my melting basket, I have Churrosa 62 Bum Bum Sol de Janeiro inspired type. I have Churrosa 68 Flora Sort or Beija Flor Sol de Janeiro type. And then I have Niffler Cakes. This is Niffler Sugar Cakes, Roasted Chestnuts, Brown Sugar, Ice Cream Scoop, Bread, Fluffy Yellow Cake Batter with whole vanilla, buttercream frosting, and crushed vanilla wafers on top. And then I have Season of the Burrow. This is Season of the Witch. The Burrow are highly sought after apples and leaves blend with fresh baked cinnamon rolls with extra brown sugar and vanilla frosting. And then I have a little sample from them. It is Lemon Lime Frosty Fizz. Okay, and then last but not least, we will talk about my Scentsy. So we will try to do this pretty fast. I have Pink Coconut. I have Scooby-Doo Zoinks. I love this one. I just opened a snip pack of that last night to put in my pillow. But I look forward to melting that. I have Tangerine Creamsicle. I've got Hibiscus Water. I've got Pink Sugar Berry Mint. I've got Watermelon Patch. I've got Whipped Frosting. I've got Beach. Rio Beach. Mickey Mouse and Friends. Olaf Warm Hugs. Strawberries and Cream. And Disney's Magical Celebration. Moving on, I have Beach Daisy, Lush Gardenia, Soft Plumeria, Disney 100 Acre Woods, Hufflepuff, Lemon Sugar and Sage, Stitch Experiment 626, Vanilla Waves, Sugar, By the Sea, Pink Spreads Hope, and last but not least, I have Light Side of the Force. So that is quite a bit of empties for the month of April. I probably, knowing me, will not go through this much, but it doesn't hurt to try. What was your guys' favorite out of this bunch of wax melts that I'm going to be melting in April? Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And any feedback is greatly appreciated. So you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!